Um, it's me, Sandra, bringing a smile, and we're still working with the new cut. um, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna ask. I want to ask everyone that watches this video. Why? And I'm saying it because of me. Why does it? Why does being smiley and jolly and giggly, why does it look weird? Like this is just like I'm asking you to like kind of like come up with your own answers. There's no right or wrong answers. These are just perspectives. Because I don't know. Sometimes I come and I talk and I'm like, and I just this, and then I just be like, oh my God, like people are gonna think I'm like on drugs or drunk or something. Like, why is it that we don't normalize just being fucking happy? Like, why don't we normalize being happy? Why? Why? I don't know. But you know what? That's why I honestly like, I don't believe in labels. I labels just fucking suck. I trust me, like I hate labels. Guys, I'm sorry, but like until I get comfortable with these new curls, like it's gonna be anyway. All right, anyway. Um I don't like labels. I've been labeled my whole fucking life. Sorry. I don't mean to curse. I've been labeled my entire life. Like I've been called and labeled so many things, like everything. And I used to literally take those labels as my freaking identity. Like, Sandra, what was you thinking? What were you thinking making your identity the label that other people put on you when people are just having perspectives? Like that's like I dislike labels. Um I said that because I was going to say, well, like I would label myself a weirdo, but I don't label myself that. But I can kind of resonate with being weird because like I'm just like literally made a decision to just live my life on my own terms, um doing things that might not seem conventional to society, and one of the things is just like smiling. Like I just want to smile. I remember that before I went through hell, before I came in the presence of monsters, um before before I took before I took a trip down dark nights of my soul, before damage and trauma, before alcohol, before just depression, mental illness, before all of that, I used to smile a lot. I remember that. I remember I used to smile. I remember I used to walk, and if somebody looked at me, I smiled. And then, like, a couple of years ago, I started realizing I'm like, why I'm not smiling? Like, when somebody's walking, like, I don't want to make no connection, no eye connection, no nothing. Like I just like tunnel vision. Like I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe. And yeah, that's it. Now I know why. The reason why I stopped smiling and the reason why I didn't want to connect with people is because I no longer felt safe. When I say safe, I don't know if everybody could relate. I don't know if everybody could understand what I'm saying. Some people might already, but some people might not. So when I say I didn't feel safe, it means that I had a lot of protective walls around myself. Um, this is it, this insecurities because of insecurities. Maybe I didn't want to connect because I didn't feel pretty. Or I didn't want to connect because of afraid of rejection, like somebody would just look away, or not get into conversations with strangers because um, I didn't trust myself to stay in a conversation because I didn't feel safe in my body. I didn't feel safe as me. Um, but now I feel safe. Now, like I know who I am. Now I know that if I smile at someone and they look away, it has nothing to do with me because I know who I am. I know where I stand. Um, and also I can't live with I can't like harm myself because of other people's actions. So if the person didn't look back at me when I smile, like I don't know what they're dealing with. Like why am I making it about me? It's another like why not everything's about me. And I'm learning that. Like I'm slowly learning that everything has to be like not everything is about me. Like people are literally fighting their own demons and their own battles. Like there are certain situations that happen in my life and I'm like, oh, they want to harm me or they want to do this or this is on purpose and that, and it's like I realize like it's just that has nothing to do about me. People are literally not people. A lot of us, because I've done this millions of times, a lot of us are just projecting onto others. The way you see somebody else is a reflection of what you are and what you see in the world and how you see the world. So smiling, like I'm gonna reflect, like it's gonna reflect back to me. I'm just gonna keep smiling and people just gonna wanna smile. And then some that don't. They're dealing with their own things. And it's, guys, I'm so happy. And I want you to be happy. Don't let other people's projections determine who you are. Don't let people's labels determine who you are. Nobody in this world. I know it's easier said than done, but let me please, no one in this world can determine who you are unless you give them that power. If somebody says, you know what, so and so, they're lazy. They're just so lazy. They don't want to do nothing. They don't care about their lives. They're never going to amount to anything. And that's why all these things happen to them. Please don't. Don't. You know why sometimes people say things like that? It's because that's what they were taught. It's because in their lives, they always had to amount to something. They were never just good enough being. So they feel like they have to do, and work, and not look lazy and always look productive. So they project that onto you when in reality, it's not that you're lazy. It could be that maybe you're sad, or maybe you're going through a mental illness, or maybe you're lost. No one can determine who you are. No one. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it so wonderful that no one can determine who you are? That is like you know what, guys? I'm done. That's it. I'm done. That's it. Like that's the secret to life. Knowing that no one determines who you are. People could say 1,000 different things about you, and it still doesn't determine who you are. I love that. Don't label yourself. Don't make people's labels and perspectives and projections determine who you are. Don't. I love that. One thing that is so important, and I see it. I'm seeing it every day in my life. Like I see it. I don't want to get emotional. Girl, get it together. It's just so beautiful, and it's emotional because it's like it's true. Like it's literally true. This is not like it's a miracle. I believe in miracles. It's a miracle. It's true. It's true. Um who you truly are, um the energy that you operate from, the intentions behind the things that you do, all of that's going to reflect back to you. And you're going to see that in others. So what you see in others, this could be a good news or it could be a bad news to some, but what you see in others is kind of like what you see in yourself. Yeah, trust me. I know. Sometimes I'm like, I catch myself like, oh, I'm projecting because I don't know that. I don't I don't know that person. Like, why am I saying that my experience or my perspective is that person's reality? I don't know. I don't know what that person's actually going. I don't know their mind. I don't know their heart. I'm not in there. I'm not them. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And sometimes I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was projecting. But then I also see so many beautiful things. I see so much beauty in the world because I'm operating from my true self. And I'm love, and I'm light, and I'm compassion, and I'm joy. And I see that reflecting back to me. I'm not operating from fear. I'm not operating from insecurity. That's why some of my videos I'm like, so amazing. Because I'm like, I'm changing. I'm changing my energy. I'm changing the way that I like I'm changing where I'm operating from. Smile if that's what you like. And the world is going to start smiling back at you. Anyways, bye.